terrified. Oh, you went West Country then?
Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you.
Which is a totally valid excuse when it comes to keeping everything I stumble across in the wasteland. Don't look at me like that. Truth be told, there's more need to hoard than ever before, and even when you're rocking a character with high strength, you'll likely find yourself over-encumbered time and again. So what items should you keep, and when should you just let go? These questions and more shall be answered. But you're not having my stuff. My precious. You can't have too much of a good thing unless you can't run and there's a death claw trying to bite your face off. That's where it stops being a good thing. Whilst I'd love to drag the entire contents of Boston around in my pockets, the Lone Wanderer has their limits. There's no reason not to pick up hugely useful items that add no weight, such as stim packs, pre-war money and bobby pins, but the value to benefit ratio of items that do add mass needs to be considered. Weapons and armour add a lot of weight, and whilst it can be tempting to strut around like a walking armoury, it isn't always practical. Heavy weapons such as the Cryolator are also very powerful, but they take up a lot of inventory space. Instead, try carrying lighter weapons with you, such as the 10mm pistol or a modified pipe rifle. You'll find plenty of armour variants on legendary enemies, but you'll only need a single armour piece per limb, so make sure that you're only keeping layered armour pieces that you're actually wearing. If you're going to survive in the new world, then the word industrious is going to have to appear on your CV. Junk is a misleading title for many of the items you may find in the Commonwealth, as everything that isn't bolted to the floor can be picked up and put to good use. As we looked at before, weapon mods are a key part to getting ahead in Fallout, but you need to know what to look for. Screws and adhesive are gold dust and come into making almost every single mod in the game. So rather than picking up everything in a hope of finding these, tag them for search. Need to create building components? Use your health items. Keep a hold of mute fruits, potatoes, corn and purified water, and this will allow you to cook up a batch of vegetable starch at a cooking station. Scrapping this will give you a ton of adhesive and means you may not even need to go looking for it in the wasteland. Keep an eye on crafting requirements for health, weapons and anything else you may need, and you'll soon learn what to pick up on your travels. Some creatures, for instance, can have their meat cooked up for further health benefits, so bring a doggy bag. Literally. Thanks, dog meat. Please don't eat dog meat. A bit of financial stability in later life is always reassuring, but unfortunately pension schemes in the Commonwealth aren't overly helpful, so you need to know the market. Legendary weapons and armour are all valuable, as are most other item variants. Nuka-Cola alternatives such as Nuka Cherry and Nuka-Cola Quantum, for example, are both worth a lot more when sold. But they also offer further health benefits, so you will need to weigh up the pros and cons of selling these before you commit.
Not looking to buy right now.
If you deem some health items in particular to be too valuable at the time, perhaps consider selling some of your other items that may not be as useful, such as your large stockpile of chems. It is also worth noting that after you've picked up a skill magazine, you have the option to sell these on for a decent amount a piece.
Something for everyone.
Parting is such sweet sorrow, but I guess old Bill Shakes never had to choose between his pimped out laser musket or legendary laser rifle variant now, did he? Yes, if your item is more trouble than it's worth to lug around, the simplest option is to just drop it, or toss it dramatically away like a Mirelurk with a death wish. But beware, some junk with rare parts such as a recorder or a Braxo cleaner may not seem helpful now, but once you start unlocking more options for yourself, you may be wishing you didn't toss them aside, so think before you throw. If you have any doubt, then store them in your settlement until you can decide what to do. Weapons and armour don't degrade as they did in previous Fallout titles as well, so those 10 pipe pistols aren't quite as handy as before. Consider equipping your settlers with your duplicates before getting rid of them altogether. There should be a place for most things you find, so make sure you exhaust all other options before parting with your possessions. Remember that you can don your power armor for some extra carry capacity and can place items on companions like dog meat here. Particular companions like Strong can carry serious amounts as well, so always keep them in mind when you're out scavenging. Even settlers like Marcy can hold a few bits. Whoops, my mistake. Anyway, thanks for watching. Drop us a like and subscribe for more videos just like this, and let us know in the comments what you would like to see in future episodes. In the meantime, we'll see you in the new year for more Fallout 4 tips. Bye!